We can make a for loop in 3 different ways. The first one is for I in 1 to 10, print line I end. The second way is with is. So for I is 1 to 10, print line I end. The third way is with the /in symbol. You make that with /in and then you tap the tab button. So for I in 1 to 10, print line I end. Introduces its own local scope. So if we make a global variable x is 1, and then for I in 1 to 10, we set x equal to I, and we print x, then we see that x is still 1 and not 10, as we might have expected. And the reason is that this x here inside the for loop is a local x. This x has nothing to do with this global x. If we want to change a variable in a global scope, we have to use the global keyword. So if x is 1 and we want to change x inside the for loop, we have to use the global keyword. So for I in 1 to 10, global x is I, and now x is not a local x, but refers to the global x that exists. And we check what is x, and x is 10. Break the for loop with the break statement. For instance, for I in 1 to 10, if I is bigger than 3, we break the loop, and otherwise we print I, and then you see it only prints 1 to 3. Use the continue statement to go to the next iteration. For instance, if we have for I in 1 to 10, if I %2 is 0, continue, and then we print I. So this prints only the odd numbers, because if the number is even, then it skips to the next statement. Finally, I have an exercise for you. Make a for loop that prints all even numbers 1 to 50 that cannot be divided by 3. So for instance, 2 and 4, but not 6, because 6 is an even number, but it can be divided by 3. And it should start like this. So it should start like for I in 1 to 100, and then something, and then you should code something with making use of break and continue statements. Good luck with that.